Hey guys, welcome back. Today's a little bit different video. I guess it's a product review slash organizing my shop. I don't know, but my wife decided to get me a present for my shop on my birthday slash Valentine's Day. Something that I could use for a long time, and she noticed a lot of the stuff in my shop are used or I built it myself, and she really wanted to get me something brand new that really will help organize my shop better and make it look really nice. So this is what she had in mind, was a toolbox, and she gave me $500 to go find the best toolbox that I could find for that price. Now this one was on sale on Black Friday from $6.98 to $5.48. It was still left over after the new year. They still had 3 left, and it went down to $4.98, which was perfect, right under the budget that she gave me. And this is the one that I decided on. Now this doesn't have all the bells and whistles. It's not the top of the line that Husky makes, but it is a really great deal for the money. It's still pretty solid. I don't think I'll have an issue with it being too weak or not strong enough for the things that I'm going to be putting in here. But it doesn't have the nice maybe matte finish over the handles and a thicker paint job on the exterior of this toolbox, and maybe the slow drawers closing so your things don't get messed up when you close it. It kind of springs into place. So it doesn't have everything. If you have the money and you want to spend $2,000, $3,000, they have a really cool toolbox that's this size and even bigger, a couple sizes, and that has all the features on it. So if you have the money, go for that. But if you only have $500, $600, this is a great deal for what you're getting. And I found that this has the most storage capacity out of all the other toolboxes for anywhere near this same price. So I'll show you guys what I've got. I'm going to try to fit most, if not all, of my hand tools in this toolbox, organize things a whole lot better. I'm really excited about it, but I'm going to give you guys my honest opinion about this toolbox. I know it's not the best, but for this price, it's awesome. It's probably the best for the price range that I've got. So I'm going to get started organizing and show you guys what I've got. I know it's a simple thing, but these stickers peel off really nicely. I hate it when I get a product and I try to peel off the stickers and it leaves a big sticky spot with the paper on top of it, and you have to come back with gasoline or paint thinner, WD-40 to wipe off that sticky stuff. These worked great. Just peel them off slowly and it didn't leave a mess at all. Now when I went to Home Depot, I thought I was going to come back with a box with the toolbox in it needing to be assembled, but these were already assembled right in their showroom. And all I had to do is put it in the back of the truck, bring it over here, and set it down. Now that's kind of nice. I would have liked to assemble it myself just to make sure all the screws and bolts are tight and not going to wiggle loose or anything. But this should be just fine. It seems like they assembled it really well, so I'm not too worried about it. Now the toolbox came with drawer liners for each drawer. They're cut perfectly to fit each one. You just have to place them in. And these seem kind of cheap and thin, but they should do just fine. I don't think there should be a problem with those wearing out or anything. Now one thing I'm really excited about is the power strip in the top compartment. Now I have my battery chargers for my battery power tools just laying out on a shelf, and tons of sawdust gets on those. I have to blow them off every once in a while because I'm worried that the sawdust is getting in there and could start a fire. So I'm really excited about having all of those on top plugged in, and I can close this down when I'm working so that the sawdust doesn't get all over everything in there. As well, there's a couple USB ports so I can charge my phone and other things in there. Now another cool feature that this came with is locks for the toolbox. There's one set of locks for the top as well as another one for the bottom. Now for some reason it came with 2 separate sets of keys. They don't work interchangeably, which is kind of annoying, but I'll get used to it. Now one thing I have noticed as I'm loading up this toolbox is the drawer sliders. I'm not a big fan of these. They're a little bit annoying as you try to close them. If you're off-centered at all, it will kind of turn as it's going in and get stuck towards the end of the drawer right before it closes all the way. Now I don't mind too much because of the price that I spent. I think this is pretty awesome. I can take a little bit extra time and close the drawers evenly. Now as I was working, my daughter wanted to come down and help me out and spend some time with me in my shop.
Look at Daddy.
Thank you. All right, that's all my hand tools right now that I'm going to be putting in this. Now it's at least a couple 100 pounds of tools that I have in here. The toolbox already weighs, I think, 250 pounds, and it actually moves surprisingly easy on the 6 large casters that they have mounted underneath this toolbox. Now, the 2 casters on either end are swivel casters, but the middle one is fixed, so it's a little bit harder to push straight back, but I was able to do it. Now, I've got everything in here that I need. I've got my hearing protection, masks, gloves. I have the saws, hand saws. I don't think that's the best place for them. I don't want the blades doling each other, hitting into each other, but that's the place I'm going to put them for now. I've got all my wood lathe chisels. I have a bunch of woodworking tools, levels, squares, that sort of thing. In this one, I have my tape measures, chalk lines, and then a whole bunch of drill bits and screw bits in that one. And I have my power drills in here. I use those a ton, so I want it right up close at the top with all the drill bits right underneath it to get to it really easily. Now I've got all my pliers, screwdrivers, strippers, cutters, all that stuff in here. I was able to set out my whole electrical kit in that one as well, which is really nice. I've got a bunch of just odds and ends mechanic tools that I use on my cars regularly. I've got all my hatchets, hammers, sledgehammers, flat bars, and chisels in this drawer. Now in this drawer I have all of my pipe cutting tools for PEX and copper, as well as the soldering gun and torch attachments for soldering copper pipe. I've got all my extra blades for jigsaw, sawzall, all sorts of stuff, as well as some extra files and drill bits. Now this drawer is completely empty. I think I'm going to put all my lighting equipment in here, keep it nice and clean from all the sawdust, and then the side door down here I don't have anything in right now. So I still have a ton of space in here. If I end up getting more tools, or if I decide to put more in here, I have room. So I'm going to be moving things around and organizing, but that is just about all I've got for today. Thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you have not already. And if you would like a notification when I upload new videos, hit that bell icon right below. And then also don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. It helps me out and helps YouTube know that this is a great video and will show it to other people. Thanks guys, I'll see you in the next one.